Good evening, Professor Underdown. My name is LaShonda Mays. I am so excited to do this video in regards of disposition for the self-assessment. I'm going to cover three areas of the question. One is what disposition is going to make me a successful teacher. Two, what is something I can work on? And number three, what does a professional teacher look like and behave? The very first area I'm going to look at, the first question, what disposition do you possess that you think make you a successful teacher? As a successful teacher, I chose two areas from the self-assessment, and I believe that all children across the board can learn. They can learn on their level. I'm a firm believer in that. I always find a way to find strategies and tools to help them learn whatever it is they need to accomplish. This is really critical and is very critical for their development. I will also set the standards, the expectation for them for the whole, something you always work on the whole entire year. I will probably build like a poster board and have those list of expectations, and we're working on them consistently every day so they can eventually have it embedded in here to where it's just second nature or just natural to them. Just reminding them of those things. I also put, as an educator, demonstrates positive, friendly, warm, and genuine caring relationships with others while providing intellectual, spiritual support. In this case, what I definitely want to do is make sure that the environment is safe, a happy place, making sure I'll be their cheerleader to help them on, reminding them every day, giving them positive affirmations. If they come with something negative, say something negative. I want to be sure that I feed something positive to them, letting them know, yeah, you can do it on your level, but you're able to do it. I will help you find a way. And just making sure that they feel loved, they feel secure, and just reminding them that I'm there to help them and it's a safe place. The environment should always be friendly, making sure that the peers are getting along with one another and being respectful, and the peers are supporting one another because that's important when you have children with disabilities. The second part is the second question. It talks about what disposition do you need to work on before becoming a first year teacher. I have no issues with any area. There's the area that talks about the social justice, promote social justice, equality, maintain an appropriate standard confidentiality, exercising fairness in all areas, including assessment. I don't really have a problem in that area. However, if there's a situation that comes up that calls for a neglect or abuse or even homeless situation where the kid hygiene is not really great, or they may have some abusers, or one of the kids say, hey, Miss May, someone touched me, then I'm supposed to report it. I will go to the principal and I will go to my counselor or even whoever needs to be involved and talk about it, because when you do a report, you can't really put a child's name in the report on the school level, on an educational level, but when it comes to law enforcement, you have to, especially if child protective services involved, you have to put their name in there so they can go investigate it. So I would definitely take those steps to make sure that I'm doing the protocols right when I'm doing a report. Okay, do I say the name here, or don't I not say the name? What do I need to do? So I just really have a question because it's a gray area. It's not black, it's not white, so it's a gray area. And then the last question, What does professional educator look like and behave? An educator is very dedicated to the work. They are not there for the money, but the love, the compassion that they have for the children and really educating them on things they need to learn to have, to live a functional life and in society, which is very important. They're there from sun up to sundown, working on these lessons, getting other teachers that work with that student involved, working with the parents, see if the parent can jump on board and be successful, working with the aide in the classroom as well. The teacher want to make sure that it is always child-centered, that is always about the children, their wants, their needs. Sitting down with them when there's a leisure moment where they're playing and having activity, the teacher actually getting with that student. Okay, guys, you want to play cards? You say you want to play cards. Let's play Uno. Just not just teaching all the time, but actually engaging with them, playing with them. Sometimes you have leisure time where you're dancing or you go outside, play a ball or something, and just actually be engaged and let them know, yes, I may be your teacher, but I'm here for you. I want the best for you. And that's very important. And looking at it says what standard guides their action. Overall, I will always say professionalism. When you're professional, most of the time you follow the rules. You follow the rules, you follow the standards, you maintain confidentiality, you go get the professional developments that you need to do. You're very open-minded and in tune to other people that you work with and the children. And you always want to do the right thing, which is integrity. And just so many other things that it covers. And there's not, I mean, pulling money out of your pocket and make sure your students have things that they need or the classroom needs. I mean, that is solely a professional, a real professional teacher that goes above and beyond what he or she is expected to do, like just go far beyond. However, I want to conclude that with the assessment, with the question number one, believing in the students, having those expectations covered. The other part of the answer is having a friendly, warm, loving environment. The second question, just working on the confidentiality just in case child protective services come in or lawsuits or subpoena things, just making sure that I do the paperwork correctly in having those people involved. And lastly, the profession what the teachers look what the professional teacher looks like and behave, just being extraordinary, phenomenal, above and beyond, taking every measure to make sure each and every student has what they need. Professor, Professor Underdown, I thank you so much for taking my video. I appreciate your time in the classroom and your wisdom and knowledge. You're an excellent professor. Thank you, and you have a great rest of the school year.